Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Griezmann, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gets his pass away. Now this could be a chance. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Eto'o, important interception. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths, you could go on all day about him, couldn't you? That could spell trouble. Llorente. Oh, this looks sharp. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Eto'o. Oh, no joy this time. Molina. Out of play for a throw. Lenormand. For De Paul. Lenormand. And it's Jimenez. Llorente. Koke. And it's Thuram. Koke does really well there, he is strong. Alvarez.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Can he finish? Danger averted for now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Griezmann. Koke. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Koke. Llorente. Molina. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Griezmann. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Eto'o. Here's Roberto Carlos. Eto'o looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's a mighty effort! Lewandowski! He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Molina has got himself a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. De Paul, real chance! He's missed, but not by that far. 30 minutes gone. And here's Alvarez. And it's Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
De Paul and Molina. Koke. Alvarez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He is through here. Nicely aimed pass. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. De Paul goes short. And no, that was never going to make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Short changes him with that pass. Lewandowski given the lift of his goal. He's a sharp little ball here. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Griezmann. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That comes as a mighty relief. Costa Curta. Molina gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's found some space here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que hay plazas disponibles para alquilar en el aparcamiento del estadio. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
That gets things going for the second half.
Será sustituido por...
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the pass is intercepted. He has found the way through. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He gets big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way past. He's got full. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Koke. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's through here. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played back in. Lewandowski tries a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Pete.
Alvarez! And he welcomes it in. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Griezmann. Molina looking to hit the byline here. He rises! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
He can run onto that. Alvarez. So what can they make of this? Surlot. Alvarez. Lewandowski. Looking for the run. He's through here. Lewandowski. That pass has been well intercepted. That is good alertness. Llorente. Ronaldinho. And here's Eto'o. Roberto Carlos. Koke. Griezmann. And it's Griezmann. And Molina. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Griezmann. Oh, what a ball he's in here! And that could set him on his way. Now it's Eto'o. He's found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Lewandowski! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Eto'o. He's through here. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Griezmann. Oh, he's in! Skims one in. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Schmeichel. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And we have our very first corner. De Paul plays it short. What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more disciplined than people credit him.
Good read, needed to be. Eto'o. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Shot could be on. Platini. That has ended up in no man's land. Llorente. Nice control.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. De Paul fiddles it through. Now it's Koke. He gets big. He's got away with one there. Lenormand. Now it's De Paul. And it's Koke. Lino. And here's Alvarez. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Platini.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. De Paul. Koke. Lemar. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the pass is intercepted. Lino. It's a throw-in. Showing great feet there. Ronaldinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Koke. Lemar. Spread out to the left. Alvarez. It's Koke. Llorente. Alvarez. And it's Koke. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lemar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he was quick to react. Platini is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gets a good foot in there. Just 5 minutes left until the break. De Paul. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's tidy. Alvarez. Can he put it away? They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Vieira. And it's Eto'o. Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now he's off and running. And that should get the job done. And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject of much half-time debate, but you know, disappointment on one side and relief on the other, and that can be transformed now into a match-winning determination. So here's to that.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. He's got the shot away! De Paul. Lemar. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Lemar. Oh, that's delightful. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter. He's found a way through. He's in a great position. And the shot! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
Aims beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Lino. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Lemar. Llorente. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Roberto Baggio. Alvarez. That's a lovely pass. Chooses to go back. Alvarez touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up...
Has a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Now the finish! Quality ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Lino. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Griezmann. And he's running through. Hits one! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
It's Eto'o! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Eto'o fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Lenormand. Longley. And it's Lamar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Koke. Lenormand.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that...
Ah, he's given it away! Bale. Roberto Baggio. Over to the left. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that's fabulous! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Threads one in.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Llorente picks it up out wide. Looking for a corner.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14, Griezmann. El dorsal 17. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21. El dorsal 18. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And that has been cleared. Rummenigge. And no, that was never going to make it. Out of play for a throw. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, great chance! And the shot! In he goes again! He scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nunez chasing after it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. De Paul. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Haaland. Now it's Griezmann. And it's Lamar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out of play for a goal kick. Jimenez picks it up from the goal kick. He's looking to set free a runner. Koke. Alvarez. Lino. He is through here. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Maradona. Egypt applying the press here, a high press. Yeah, there's the shot! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Egypt grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Griezmann. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Busquets. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Lamar. Ah, that's a fine interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Lamar.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Haaland has created one goal already. Koke. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
De Paul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, this is a great position. Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Lino. Can he spark a counter here? Alvarez. Koke. He's played him through. He's got away. Oh, that is a good ball. Big chance! There it is! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Longley. And it's Koke. And it's Lamar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
2 added minutes has
Griezmann.
been indicated.
Maradona. Now Mbappe. And here's Nunez. Nunez. Can he finish? A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're off again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great hit! And he hits the net! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Alvarez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Alvarez. He's in here! Shot a goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Maradona. Schneider. Busquets. And it's Maradona. Gives it back. Looking for the run. And Maradona. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Maradona. And And the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be...
Could be danger here! Ball's gone out of play. Schneider. Cafu. Cafu. Out for a throw. Lino. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jimenez. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Beckenbauer. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lamar. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, important interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And the counter is on. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Jimenez with the foul. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That was travelling. De Paul. Koke. Alvarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's really well cleared. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Got that quite right. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Lamar. And the ball's a good one here. Schneider. Cafu. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Alvarez, voted man of the match and deserved. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Foot in. That's a throw. De Paul. Now it's Griezmann. Interesting ball. That's a shade optimistic.
Griezmann, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people.
It's Luis Suarez! Well, now it's... Oh, what has happened here? Pedri, and here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lenormand too strong for his opponent there. Quarter of an hour played. Lino. Iniesta. Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And we have our very first corner. The Paul with the short one. Nice interception, well timed. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lino kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Koke, couldn't squeeze it through. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Ball's gone out of play. Pedri. Neymar gets into some space. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's had a hit! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone...
And the shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Griezmann. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a good ball out wide. Jorginho, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well...
There's the hit! Superb goal! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Luis Suarez! Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Jorginho. And here's Suarez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Koke gets it away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we're off again. No reported change to either side during the break. Pedri. It's Luis Suarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That is decent hit! And it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part.
And the shot! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the... There's the shot! Lino gets it clear. And it's Jorginho. Luis Suarez. Keeper's ball. Lino gets across to intercept that. Jimenez. Llorente. De Paul. And there's green grass ahead of him. Iniesta. It's Pedri. And it's Neymar. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Griezmann. Good read, needed to be. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Llorente. De Paul. Lamar, given the lift of his goal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Griezmann. Iniesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Suarez. Now it's Messi. Had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Griezmann será sustituido por el dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Sorloth. Lino. That's Sorloth. He's got a side of goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Jorginho. Into the last quarter of an hour. Jorginho. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Lamar. And they've got a throw. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Nicely spread. Now it's Lamar. Some good persistent defending here. Nice sequence of passes this. De Paul. Beckham. Plays a sharp little ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not the most accurate pass. Just 5 minutes left. De Paul.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
I think we're just about done here. Lamar. Lino. Lino stood his ground strongly. That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And through to the goalkeeper. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Owen. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge...
Chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So, a breakthrough already. And we have our very first corner. That'll be a throw-in. Charlotte. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ronaldinho. And it's Owen. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Alvarez. Lino. And it's Koke. And that is a little undercooked. Owen will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, right place, right time. Pirlo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
It's Pirlo! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Nicely spread.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Griezmann deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Owen. Pirlo. Pirlo! And the pass is intercepted. Raf shapes to shoot! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Charlotte. And there's green grass ahead of him.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Lenormand. Lemar. Griezmann. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Griezmann. Ronaldinho. Rafael Leao, very much a man of this moment. Koke. And here's Griezmann. Alvarez. It's Sorloth. Sorloth! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Sorloth actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And that could set him on his way. Lino. Thuram did well to stay calm there. And he can clear it away. Can he get it through? Griezmann. Caught offside that time. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Owen. Now it's Ronaldinho. Griezmann. Saliba. And here's Rafael Leao. He's in plenty of space here. This one, real chance! They've done it! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan...
There's the hit! Really well taken goal. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Gets his pass away. Now it's Messi. Big chance! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The break. And the half-time whistle goes.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre las líneas de autobuses que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio.
Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. There's the shot! And he's there to get it away. Koke. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Owen. And it's Messi. Vieira. Now it's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. Driving through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Griezmann. Alvarez. And it's Griezmann. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's bustling through here. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Some good work on the right flank here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Rafa. He's got the shot away! Well, that is remarkable.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Llorente being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Lino. Griezmann. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Griezmann. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Lamar. That's a fabulous ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's through, now is he? And Owen!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Chooses to go back. Koke. And it's Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alvarez. Lamar. Driving on and making good progress. Has a goal! They've scored! They're back within reach! That was a given. It always was.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So is this the start of a comeback? Looking for options for movement. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Longley with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. And now the breakaway. Fiddles it through. Longley did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Owen receives it in a good position here. That's a little off target. And it's Vieira. Rafael Leao. It's a really well-measured ball. Solot. Always onto this. That is good alertness. That's really well cleared. Koke. Passing is crisp and sharp. Short changes him with that pass. Ronaldinho is there to clear. Longley. Alvarez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Alvarez! Alvarez! Could be dangerous. Has another go! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught now, and he's tried to lob it! And it's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Alvarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Alvarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been... And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos. Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Rodri. Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. Lino providing an outlet on that flank. Lamar. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Lino, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Distributed tidily. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Vinicius Junior. Llorente. Still goalless at the moment. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And they're quick to press. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's had a hit! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Haaland, plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, important interception. Jimenez. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mohamed Salah, he gets big! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
The normal. Oh, red, nice interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Maradona. And he's cleared it back out. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Messi. Koke. Alvarez. No way through. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Llorente. Alvarez.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Gets his pass away. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lenormand, Griezmann, Alvarez. And it's Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Messi, Mohamed Salah. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Griezmann, Alvarez, Llorente, deep into stoppage time. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lino.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Maradona! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, we were...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are back underway. Mohamed Salah, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lemar, Alvarez, and that could set him on his way. Now it's Lemar, he's got away. Alvarez! And now it's a race for the ball. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's Maradona! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Barcelona with another chance from a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Griezmann can get it clear. The most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Look at the space and the shot! Lenormand gets rid without sophistication. And it's Messi. Haaland! Brilliantly cut out. And it's hoisted clear.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.898
Costa Corta.
espectadores.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. Koke. Now Lino. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona have their third corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Oh, Oh, what a climb!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And he's there to get it away. Beckenbauer. Well, there's the clearance. Roberto Carlos. Oh, no joy this time. Deftly away. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nicked it back promptly. Maradona. Pass is just off target. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Beckenbauer. Vinicius Junior. Alvarez was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And through to the goalkeeper. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he put it away? And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Griezmann.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and
There's the hit! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That has been cut short.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. Very much into the last knockings. Neymar looking to get on the end of this.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Alvarez claiming the man of